My story starts a little differently. At 13, I met the love of my life. At 18, I refused to look at colleges more than an hour away so I could be close to him. And at 19, I was engaged. So at 20, the decision to hop on a plane to Ireland was one of the craziest I had ever made. Being a homebody, I found comfort in the fact that I wasn't the first in my family to travel Ireland. I had heard stories of how beautiful the country was.
I like this one.
And I had heard that Irish people were some of the nicest you'd ever meet, so I took a chance. And somewhere along the way, I stumbled upon myself. Amongst the peaceful sceneries, I realized there was no need to put so much stress on myself, which grew into a confidence I never imagined I would have. As I drove past grazing sheep, vast grasslands, and the coast, I forgot about all of my petty worries. Somehow, the stress of trying to fit in washed away. I let go of all of that. Within Ireland, I found who I wanted to be. In the mountains, I realized my problems were never as big as they once seemed. And in my travels across Europe, I learned we don't travel to escape life, but so life doesn't escape us. If you asked me a year ago if I would hop on a flight alone, I would have thought you were crazy. And yet here I was, putting more faith in myself than I ever would have thought possible. And it was a success. Perhaps the Irish people's laid-back persona was rubbing off on me, but I found a happiness which can be described as nothing short of euphoria here. In the making of new friends that will last a lifetime, I was no longer acting in ways that I thought would just please others, but rather I was trusting that in being myself, I would have no regrets, which I can gratefully say has been achieved. In Ireland, I learned to trust more in myself, whether it was navigating the city center or traveling to new places with friends. I no longer viewed myself as just a small town girl, and in the end, I realized risks are often well worth it. The sense of ease I found in Ireland will follow me back to the States. I will return no longer needing as much guidance. And I will return in the comfort of knowing that people can no longer question whether I'm too young to get married, because not only did I come to love this beautiful country, but also myself.